Hey everyone, this is Derek Smith with Resource Innovation Institute. I'm in LA with Josh from the Originals.
How's it going? Josh from Originals Family Farm. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So Josh, we're a nonprofit. We actually work very hard to make it as easy as possible for cultivators to know how to be energy and water efficient. We do a lot of things, like publish best practices guides that are peer reviewed by subject matter experts on like HVAC or lighting or automation and controls. But one thing that we find is the most important thing to help growers really make the decision to switch to more efficient techniques is just to hear from other growers. So I just want to start out by thanking you and the Originals for having a vision, not just for your company, but for the industry. And so I want to ask you a question about your view of sustainability, but from the perspective of your brand. You guys have such a great brand that really is all about community and family. And how do you view the world that we live in now? That this planet that's facing so many shortages of resources, and so many humans are impacted in so many different ways. How do you connect that brand philosophy to that view of sustainability?
Well, we're a small family farm relatively right now, so we believe in the community and taking care of all the resources that we have. If we have to realize that water is a shortage, especially here in California. So anything we can do to save on water, whether it be recycling water, recycling our HVAC, getting our dehumidifier water, or using new improved Grodan products to use less water for our plants, whatever it may be, it doesn't just help us, but it helps our community, helps our neighbors, it helps society, and helps the planet.
So water is so important in the garden, right? As a lot of people say, water is life. How are you translating that sustainability vision into water practices? What are some things you're doing here?
Things we can do is we can reclaim our condensate water from our AC units. We're constantly letting out water that's usable. So our dehumidifiers are constantly cycling out and dumping water. So we reclaim that water, we sterilize it, and we reuse it in the facility. And moving forward, we're looking at ways to use upwards of 80-90%, which ultimately goes use 100% of our drain water as well. So we're in the works in our new facilities to start filtering that water and getting it back to the plants instead of sending it out to the ocean.
So on the topic of water, you're here in LA, there's water shortages. The government has certain requirements on businesses and residences. What are they asking of you here in this region, and how do you view the role of governments, in the role that they can play to help businesses be more efficient?
Whatever it is, a regulatory body is definitely something that's needed in the industry. So we understand, and they've been very good with us to let us know they're here to help push the ball forward for everybody. So we're currently putting in place water catchment systems so that we can easily monitor how much water we're dumping right now and what's the quality of the water we're dumping right now. So we're pretty good at our facility compared to other farms from what the city tells us. So we're excited about that, but we're also excited about making less of an environmental impact because, like you said, water is life and it's a finite resource that we need to protect.
Awesome. So you started to mention your new facilities, and you guys are continuing to expand. What other practices do you envision there that you can do even beyond just water?
Switching to LED light. So traditionally, growers grow under metal halide and HPS lights, and there's a bunch of other lights, but really LED lights use the least amount of power and are going to give us our least electrical footprint, I guess we'll call it. And that helps us in a lot of ways, but it helps the environment as well, and it just helps for sustainability and growth for the company.
Yeah, we've actually seen in our own data that as we've worked with other farms, that LEDs not only help you be more efficient on a square footage basis, but also give you more productivity, right? You get more yield per unit of electricity, right?
Yeah, these plants, there's a lot of different plants, so there's a lot of R&D going on right now, but so we're currently focused on our quality and maintaining that. So we're leveling up little by little to make sure that we can keep the quality with the LED. We have no doubt we'll get it done. It's just we want to do it in a proper manner so our customers still get that top quality product.
Absolutely, you got to have the quality for sure. So, I mean, again, really appreciate the vision and the action. You know, that what do you think it's going to take for other leaders in the industry to sort of take the mantle like you've done and really not just talk about doing good things, but really, really do some innovative things and keep pushing that ball forward, like you're saying, on sustainability?
You know, I think it's taken our family farm mentality of everything matters, the employees and the company and the customers and all that matters, and it's not just about getting to the end goal, it's about how you get there. And if you can, you know, do something better for the community and do things a better way and just work on innovation and spend a little extra money so that the industry grows in the way we want it to grow, as opposed to just using it up for what it is and getting out. That's not what we're about here at Originals Family Farm. We want to be here forever. And so to do that, we want to make sure that we have all the resources forever. So.
Hey everyone, this is Marielle Taft, Technical Advisor with Grodan for the U.S. Commercial Cannabis Division. I am here in LA with Josh from the Originals. Thanks for being here, Josh.
Thanks for having us.
So you've been a trial partner with Grodan for a long time and worked with us on the eGrow platform a little bit, and really seem to have a beautiful vision for sustainability as you grow in the cannabis space. I think we all know that cannabis can be, if not done thoughtfully, a really heavy energy and resource user, but it seems like you guys are really adding a lot of tools to your roster that allow you to deploy more precise irrigation strategies, work with the climate better, and start to cut down on your inputs without losing any output. What are some of the tools that you're focusing on right now?
Well, the eGrow system's awesome. The Grow Sense. Ever since we were able to plug your guys' monitors into our medium and start seeing on graphs what we already were confirming in person, you know, just made things a lot more streamlined and efficient. And it gives all the new people that we're training coming up an easier tool so that they can really trust what they're doing and what they feel they need to do for the plants, and they're just backing it up with your guys' system. So being able to see it there, it makes a big difference.
Yeah, that's great. And as far as the way you work with the media itself, I know you guys have worked with our Silver Rat product in the past. Seems like in this facility and everywhere else we've been with you recently, you've moved over to the improved product completely. Are you seeing a difference in the way you handle irrigation and crop steering between the two substrates?
Yeah, it seems like, you know, whenever we're, you know, given the heads up by Grodan that we got a new product, we're always ready to change, and it's always been for the better. So, you know, people don't like change, but we're gonna help force it so that we can be more efficient right off the bat. So we like the new improved product, and we can't wait for the next one.
Awesome, great, we're happy you're using it. So the industry has come a really long way over the years. You've been growing for how long?
Almost 15 years.
Wow, yeah, that's a long time. So we've seen a lot of changes. I think one of the coolest things we've seen in terms of sustainability has been the way we deploy water physically through irrigation. Can you speak a little bit to how the Originals is handling that here?
Yeah, we went, like for most people, for hand irrigating with watering wands to now doing 95 to almost 100% of irrigations just with our drip irrigation. It's so efficient, and with the rock wool being more improved and technology getting better, it distributes the water a lot better. So we're able to use less water to get the same product, which is what we're going for.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's such an incredible goal to work for, and thank you for being a leader of thought in that space and in terms of how you apply water, apply fertilizer, and ultimately grow your plants and impact the planet.
Yeah, it's our pleasure. And to good partners like yourself, we're also working on recycling. And so hopefully we can get our product back in your guys' hands, get it recycled and eventually make some of it make its way back to us.
Yeah, that's a major goal and priority for Grodan as well. So we appreciate the way you guys have worked with us over the years to refine these processes and troubleshoot and ultimately grow and expand the way we approach sustainability as a company and with our partners. Josh, thank you so much for having us here. The facilities are so impressive. Your staff is unbelievable. And thank you to the CannaCribs crew for focusing on sustainability and being a really important partner in delivering these messages. We appreciate being down here with you.
No problem. We loved every minute of it. Can't wait to have you back.